Thank you. And now I invite Tenzin to share his words.
Tenzin!
Alright. Before we begin, I just want to acknowledge that if you're sitting in front of me, you mean something important to people sitting on the stage behind me. So I just wanted to give it up for you guys sitting in front of me. Hello to Mt.Eden family and friends. My name is Tenzin. Some people call me LeBron, and I'm proud to be your 2025 Valedictorian. Standing up here on this podium, I wonder, where'd all the time go? A couple of days ago, my friend RJ looked at me and said, "Damn, Tenzin, you're really grown up." Back in freshman year, some of you knew me as nothing more than the Fortnite kid. You could say I was a nobody, but now the Fortnite kid's up here giving me a graduation speech. I didn't get here alone though. I wanted to thank a couple people who helped me get up here. Miss Serrano, Miss Brown, Mr. Zentner, Mr. Huang, Miss Valeria, and Coach Duran. I also wanted to thank especially Ms. Hernandez. You've been my mentor, my guide, and you feel like an aunt to me. You helped me find my footing in the complex journey to college. You know, I was always scared to grow older. I used to go to bed dreading the day I would turn 18, the day I would lose value, the day I would no longer be loved. I didn't want to be the grumpy old man from Up. It's people like you that reassure me that being an adult isn't as scary as it seems. People like you remind me that growing up doesn't mean you lose your humor or your heart. I learned that growing up just means you get better at hiding how confused you are. Some of you asked why my senior quote says dark horse. Well, yes, I am a Katy Perry fan. I'm more of a Last Friday Night type of guy myself, but that's not the reason I picked it. A dark horse is someone who is underestimated until they succeed. In my sophomore and junior year, I quietly referred to myself as this title because no one expected me to be up here standing on the stage as I am right now giving this speech. So I wanted to prove them wrong. Lately, I've come to realize we should all strive to be the dark horse. Maybe what Mr. Emerald says is correct. We're all ratchets. But it's up to us to prove them wrong. When we leave for college, or the workforce, or wherever your future lies, saying we're from Hayward might cause people to overlook us. So I challenge you to surprise them. Be the dark horse in the room, because there's no better feeling than proving someone wrong. Tonight you might notice I'm wearing a stole covered in all different types of pastel markers. It's signed by about a fifth of the graduating class. It's messy and one of a kind, just like our class. I know I couldn't get everyone, but I wore it to make a point. Through all the medals, the leadership roles, and the A's, life's accomplishments are not only weighed tangibly. What matters most is the connections. 50 years from now, who's really going to talk about like how you failed that calc final in junior year or that AP World exam? But what they will remember is the roars we let out together on Monarch Day, the laughs we shared with our teachers, the fun we had vibing at prom, and the impact we left on the people we know. Next, I wanted to thank a couple of my friends who've shaped me over the past 4 years. To Joseph and Karenbeer, I still remember walking around during lunch, talking and having fun, wondering how much we'd changed by the time we were seniors. And it just passed in a blink of an eye, we're already here. To my badminton group, WeBad of Nathan, Michael, Matthew, and Aiden, I appreciate how much you push me to be better at everything I do, both on and off court. To Moomin, I've loved talking to you about basketball, and I admire how humble you are. To Alex, you always look out for me and everyone else. I appreciate how thoughtful you are. And to RJ, the guy who beats his chest like a gorilla every day, I feel like you understand me, and I enjoy our personal talks about life. Finally, to my girlfriend and my best friend, Meow, I'm super excited that we'll be moving on to UCLA together. Thank you for being the light in my darkest times of high school. You'll be the one I look for when this all ends. You're the real MVP. Now, as we move on to the next step of our lives, remember, don't be a stranger to the ones who have been there to support you. The ones you cooked breakfast with in your AP chemistry class. The ones you roamed with on your spontaneous trips to San Francisco. The ones who cheered for you on your senior night. And the ones who watched the sunset with you for the very last time in high school just last night. And if you've grown distant from someone who once meant the world to you, find them tonight. Take a picture. Tell them thank you. Because we never know when we'll get the chance to again. We aren't just students. We aren't just seniors. We're kids from Hayward. History in our bloodlines has gone through struggle to bring us where we are today. So move forward. Be a monarch. And if they doubt you, be the dark horse. And as Dr. Seuss once said, all the places you'll go, there's fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won. To the class of 2025, thank you very much.